Mangkhut is still a typhoon after its landfall a few hours ago around 60 kilometers west of Macau. A Category 1 with winds of 80 miles per hour and a pressure of 970 millibars as of 10 p.m. Hong Kong time, September 16th. The storm is now located at 22.5 north, 117.7 east, and is a stage 5 still on the CDPS scale, with catastrophic damage possible. Look how large that wind field remains as well, as it is now just 20 miles from Luoding, 53 from Kengsi, 72 from Wusu, 211 from Guilin, and 214 from Nanning, all of these locations on mainland China. The storm is expected to move further inland as well. A signal 8 still in effect for Hong Kong and Macau. That was just lowered from signal 10 in the last few hours. And a red typhoon warning still for coastal areas of Guangdong. You can see the other warnings from China there as well on the screen. And this is what we expect over the next few days as the system continues to push inland. Even though it was such a broad system, the wind field will probably keep up for quite a while, but the storm itself will pretty much be dead by Monday night or Tuesday. Could be delivering quite a large amount of rain, massive amounts of moisture associated with the storm as it moves inland in southern China, possibly just straddling the border over to northern Vietnam as well as we enter the next few days. The threat to the coastal areas that are still having potentially typhoon conditions will begin to diminish starting around now, and that will continue throughout the night, and maybe in Hong Kong conditions will be normal again in the morning or by lunchtime. These are the current sea surface temperatures. They're not really worth anything anymore since the storm is inland. And this is another look at what the model was saying. The models had the storm a little bit further west than where it actually made landfall, again about 60 kilometers west of Macau, which is pretty much what one of the models, I can't remember which one, was saying. It might have been the HWRF model that said pretty much what the storm has actually done, with its very large wind field making landfall and potentially Category 2 conditions being reached there. The storm was much weaker than we originally feared when it did make landfall, but still had winds of about 90 or 100 miles per hour. So these are still the chances of tropical storm force winds. They're still occurring, we expect, in Hong Kong, Macau, other locations around that area as well. Lots of conurbations urbanly there. And you can see there Guyang in west, further towards the west at 10%. So the models expect quite quick weakening. Not much to say when we look at the models because they're usually used as forecasting tools. Not much to forecast. The storm's inland, it's weakening, it's on its way out, and it's been quite an experience as well watching this system. It's been quite a beast. It's been one of the strongest storms we've been tracking in the Western Pacific, at least in the last 2 or 3 years. And there it is, expected tracks there. One track, the GFS there, might just graze the border of northern Vietnam. You can see just how large it is on this imagery as well. It would probably cover the whole of the South China Sea, as a matter of fact. Its influence extending all the way into Vietnam by now towards the capital Hanoi and towards the northeast, probably reaching Shanghai and beyond. That massive band to the northwest will be delivering huge amounts of rain that could cause substantial flooding in parts of China, as could the center of the storm as well, which is still producing convection even inland. This storm remains a significant danger and still a stage 5. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Fool13 extension 9094 on Discord and Force13 on Skype for tropical weather chat.